Hello there, a particularly sunburned Murry Curry here from Lucky Here, and welcome to the first in many Murry Mondays. I'll just explain what that is to begin with. Starting from today, it's going to be a weekly video blog style series, and it's following something that's very personal to me, a bit of an issue that's personal to me. Anyone who's watched the channel over a long period of time, over the last 3 years, or anyone who knows me personally, can tell from right now, even from watching the early videos, that I have put on a tremendous amount of weight in the last year and a half. Now, there are factors for that in my personal life, but I'm not going to use those as an excuse. There's no one's fault but my own. I basically eaten a lot of crap and not moved around enough. So I've already made some big lifestyle changes. I've made big changes to my diet, and I've made big changes to an exercise routine. For starters, I have an exercise routine. And I'm already feeling fantastic results. I've only been doing this for about a month now. But I want to kick things up a little bit, and I want you guys to help me out with this. I want to kick it up every week with a different video game related challenge. So, starting this week, I have set my challenge, and I have, in fact, as of now, done the challenge. Hence the sunburn, which we'll get to in a minute. But every week, every Monday, I would like people to challenge me with ideas of video game-related, fitness-themed challenges. Okay, so at the start of every week, I'm going to weigh in. And this is one of those weigh-ins where you also get BMI, body mass index, and your body fat percentage. So, as of the start of this challenge, I was, and probably still am, 20 stone, 5 pounds. That's 129.7 kilograms. My body mass index, which I have to admit I don't know a whole lot about, is 43.3. Now, I can't imagine that's actually very good. It obviously isn't. And my body fat, now this is the bit that really depresses me, is 35.8%. So yes, 35.8% of my entire body is fat. And that is unbelievable. I used to laugh at the concept of being 20 stone myself, and now that's happened. Not only, but I'm nearly 20 stone and a half. This has got to change. My health has actually suffered as a result of my weight, but also putting it on over such a quick period. I must have put on, since I last checked this a few years back now, I think I've put on, we're talking about 2.5 to 3 stone. I mean, that is very, very sudden, very dangerous. I've already got several health issues because of it. I have very bad back, which I've had for nearly a year now. Since I've been doing my exercise routine, it's actually gotten a lot better. But it used to be, even crossing the street to go to the shops, even that would do my back in, and I'd have to sit down and stay sat down. I also got a hernia. Now, I can't guarantee that's because of my weight, but come on, I mean, it's got to be a factor. I've now got to live with that for the rest of my life, unless it becomes problematic, in which case I'd have surgery. And just in general, I'm just not happy in my own body right now. So, yeah, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I want to make positive changes, and I also really want to make it absolutely positively clear that it's not because I play video games, it's because I'm fat. I mean, that is the popular misconception that ill-informed people have, and it's just my personal feeling. But at the moment, the way I feel is that I'm part of that problem. I'm part of that image problem that gamers have, or should I say people outside of gaming have towards us. So I really hope, ultimately, I hope I can make you laugh with these challenges, but at the same time, I hope maybe I can even inspire some people. I mean, yeah, that's asking a lot, I know, but you never know. If I can do it, you can do it, if you need to do it. This week's challenge is all about the 3DS. I absolutely love this little piece of kit. It's one of my favourite consoles of all time. I absolutely adore the way they encourage social aspect into gaming, with the Street Pass systems and the built-in pedometer, which you use to accumulate play coins. So, I haven't had a 3DS for many years. I've only just got one when the new 3DS came out. I always wanted one, but just couldn't do it because of money and whatnot. So I got a lot of catching up to do, so it made me think, how about 50,000 steps on the 3DS's built-in pedometer in one day? I began my challenge bright and early on what turned out to be a really hot day. I was joined by my pal Shane, and our first stop was a local supermarket to grab some supplies, mainly water. Alright, we've just done the first sort of leg of the journey, just went to the shops. How you feeling, Shane?
Alright.
He's feeling hello.
Very hello. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, feeling alright. Back's a bit sore, because I'm fat.
Bit sweaty, don't forget.
It's a bit sweaty. Much to our disappointment, however, we'd only topped 3,000 steps at this point. So it was back out to another supermarket, this time just for the walk. And this topped our total to over 11,000 steps. Okay, so we just hit the 11,000 steps mark, and I'm not gonna lie, my legs hurt. My legs hurt, and I'm feeling like this challenge is going to become all the more difficult. So it should be very interesting from here on out. At lunchtime, we made our way to our good friends over at Astro City. The plan was to relax and rest our feet while we had lunch. Well, that was the plan, at least. Either way, we still only had 15,000 steps at this point. Next, we pushed through the very overcrowded streets of Southend-on-Sea to our next destination, Southend-on-Sea's sort of famous pier. As they like to boast, it's the longest pleasure pier in the world. It is long though. Having a rest, having a rest. So we've made it a mile along the pier. This is the famous Southend Pier. I think we're around about the 25,000 mark now, and so we're only halfway. And my God, my legs are killing me. I don't even know how I'm going to muster the strength to be able to do the rest of it. But we're going to try and walk all along there next. And we didn't even pay for a train ticket on the way back, so we're going to have to walk back. I hope you have a crash. For now, we were done with the pier, though we were gutted to learn that so far we'd only hit about 25,000 steps. Done a lot of walking. I feel horrendous. This is about how far we are from the pier now. You see it over there? Somewhere? There it is. We found a couple of deck chairs. We found a couple of deck chairs. We're using them. We were kicked off those deck chairs right after filming that scene. Turns out it cost £2.50 to sit down. Back to walking. Okay, we're ready to talk. Well, legs feel like two big blocks of flesh. Just horrible, horrible, horrible. We haven't been able to film much on the way here because we've just been dodging. It's sunny. It's a tourist destination, so just flocks and flocks of stupid people getting under our feet. So yeah, here we are. It's quieted down a bit.
Still have a couple of people in cars though.
So the walk continues. Even though our feet were killing us at this point with every step, somehow we made the additional 3.5 mile trek to the beautiful seaside town of Old Lee. Well, we made it to Old Lee, and I don't know about you, but I feel really achieved.
Achieved and knackered.
Do you know how many kilometres it's been?
22. Let me just have a check on my phone.
Approximately 22 kilometres walked, which is very impressive for a fat guy like me.
21.1.
21.1 kilometres approx, give or take.
Yep.
Since 8 o'clock this morning, and we stopped for we were trying to fight it, but no, we stopped for a well-earned pint at the old smack here in Old Lee. And
behind us.
Absolutely love Old Lee. It's a lovely town. So
Fishing pool.
here's where we've reached about 31,500 steps. Probably going to reach 32,000 steps by the time we take the train home. We're going to take the train home, and then we're going to rest, and then we're going to hit that final 18,000 steps.
Give it a big push,
and then we're going to finish this challenge. Our return trip home had boosted our total steps to over 33,800 steps, and some further errands topped our total to over 35,000, but I was at breaking point here. We're on the final stretch, but seriously, do not underestimate this challenge. It has completely destroyed me today. It's sheer willpower that's keeping me going, because I don't want to look like a tit. I want to finish this. My feet, my back's giving in. I've got unbelievable, you can probably see it on like my arms and on my face, I've got unbelievable sideburn that kills.
and the face.
Yeah. And my legs, yeah, like I said, the entire lower half of my body is horrendous. Sheer willpower just to put my foot down on the ground. Unfortunately, we still have another, we're looking at about
1,500. No, 15,000.
Yeah, we're looking at 1,400 more. You know, 1,400? No.
Very tiring day.
More than 1,400. I don't know. 40,000. 14,000. 14,000 more steps to go. Pushing through the pain, we did a big walk around the town, topping our total steps to over 43,800. But now, not only fatigue was against me, but time as well. Okay. I already know when I'm going to put this video together, there's going to be a lot of whinging about my legs being sore and all that kind of thing from me. But there's just no way I could express with words. You have to experience yourself just how tired and horrible it is to walk for well over 12 hours on and off with gaps. From here on, I was pushing myself little and often with short walks around the block and regular breaks. Probably not the smartest way to go about this final stretch, but with only 10 minutes left of the challenge, challenge complete, and just in time too. Man, it felt great.